Hello player, today we will analyze the match between Rohde with the white pieces and Hikaru Nakamura with the black pieces. Knight f3, d5, c4, d4, a3, f5, e3, knight c6. This move was inaccurate, the best move was c5. For example, c5, g3, knight c6. With a balanced game. Knight c6. Knight captures on d4. Knight captures on d4. E captures on d4. Queen captures on d4. Knight c3. Knight f6. Bishop e2. Bishop f5. d3. e5. Queen b3. Bishop e7. This move was inaccurate, the best move was Queen a7. For example, Queen a7. Bishop e3. Bishop c5. Bishop captures on c5. Queen captures on c5. Queen captures on b7. Kingside castling. Queen f3. Bishop g6. With an advantage for white. Bishop e7. Queen captures on b7. Kingside castling. Kingside castling. This move gives back part of the advantage, the best move was queen captures on c7. For example, queen captures on c7. Rook from f, c8. Queen captures on e7. Rook a7. Knight d5. Knight captures on d5. Queen g5. Knight e7. Queen e3. Knight c6. Queen captures on d4. Knight captures on d4. Bishop e3. Rook d7. Bishop captures on d4. Rook captures on d4. Queenside castling. Rook b8. Rook d2. With a decisive advantage for white. Kingside castling. Queen d7. Queen f3. Rook from a, b8. Rook d1. Rook from f, d8. Queen g3. Queen e6. Rook e1. Bishop d6. The evaluation became 1.8, this was a serious mistake, the best move was c6. For example, c6. h3. Bishop g6. With an advantage for white. Bishop d6. Knight b5. Knight d7. Bishop e3. c6. Knight captures on d6. Queen captures on d6. Rook from a, b1. This move was inaccurate, the best move was d4. For example, d4. Rook captures on b2. D captures on e5. With an advantage for white. Rook from a, b1. Knight f8. Rook from e, d1. Rook b3. c5. Queen c7. Bishop g5. Rook from d, b8. Queen f3. This move was inaccurate, the best move was h4. For example, h4. King h8. Bishop e3. With an advantage for white. Queen f3. Bishop g6. h4. e4. This move was inaccurate, the best move was h5. For example, h5. Bishop e3. Knight e6. With a balanced game. e4. Queen g4. This move was inaccurate, the best move was queen f4. For example, queen f4. Queen captures on f4. Bishop captures on f4. E captures on d3. Bishop f3. With an advantage for white. Queen g4. E, captures on d3. Bishop f3. h5. Queen a4. Knight e6. Bishop e3. The evaluation became -3.1. This was a serious mistake. The best move was bishop e4. For example, bishop e4. Knight captures on g5. Bishop captures on g6. F captures on g6. H captures on g5. King h7. Queen e4. Rook d8. Rook d2. Rook d5. f4. With an advantage for black. Bishop e3. d2. Rook a1. Rook captures on b2. This move gives back part of the advantage. The best move was rook captures on e3. For example, rook captures on e3. F captures on e3. Queen e5. e4. Queen captures on c5 check. King f1. Rook captures on b2. Rook from a, b1. Rook captures on b1. Rook captures on b1. Knight d4. Queen d1. Queen c3. King g1. King h7. King f2. Knight c2. With a decisive advantage for black. Rook captures on b2. Queen captures on c6. The evaluation became -2.5. This was a serious mistake. The best move was rook captures on d2. For example, rook captures on d2. Knight captures on c5. Queen c4. With a balanced game. Queen captures on c6. Queen captures on c6. Bishop captures on c6. Rook d8. Bishop f3. Knight d4. c6. Knight b3. c7. Rook c8. Bishop f4. Bishop c2. This move gives back part of the advantage. The best move was rook c2. For example, rook c2. King h2. Knight captures on a1. Rook captures on a1. Rook c1. Rook captures on c1. c1 promoting to rook. With a decisive advantage for black. Bishop c2. Bishop b7. The evaluation became -4.0. This was a serious mistake. The best move was rook captures on d2 black's victory. For example, rook captures on d2. Knight captures on d2. Bishop captures on d2. Rook captures on c7. Bishop captures on a5. Rook c4. g3. Rook b1 check. Rook captures on b1. Bishop captures on b1. Bishop d2. g6. King f1. Bishop d3 check. King e1. Rook c2. Bishop g5. With an advantage for black. Bishop b7. The evaluation became -4.0. This was a serious mistake. The best move was rook captures on d2 black's victory. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and leave your suggestions.